Hi everybody, welcome back. Life in the Woods Renaissance. I was going to say Infinity Evolved then for some reason. With me, Sid. We're back over at the village. I've been just doing a little bit of work on the walls. Just to, flesh this out. I haven't really done much with the grinder as yet, and I've started extending the path to here, which is obviously where we're going to bridge, bridge over. You can bridge, yeah. All right, don't stop doing that. So yeah, not a huge amount changed, just a little bit more of this wall in place. We need to obviously cap this off and do all the things and make the edges. The wall runs right round. I've had to pull this out to that way to get the pattern to fit, and we drop into the water, but that is fine. And obviously we'll fill in that side. This way, the middle one is 6 and not 5. But apart from that, everything else, again, absolutely fine. So really my thrust today, apart from getting myself some reasonable food, because at the moment I'm just eating the contents of my red food bag. Really haven't got much in the way of food on me at all. So we need to go back and have a look at what we're going to eat. Obviously, there's no scaly barbs. Oh, and they are they're growing. Excellent. So we'll. That's going to be a problem. That is most definitely going to be a problem, especially if I have to do this every time. What happens if we... Oh, come on. I want to stop before... Because I have... Oh, yeah. That is... Oh, and you've grown as well. Hello. That is more of a problem than I'm happy with, to be honest. Now, I could take this layer out, and then that's not a problem because I just walk in and grab it, and that is probably the solution of choice. Let me dump those melons in there. We need... Have I got any more of these? Let's have a look. Yes, got plenty of them. Hello. And I was, whenever I come down here, the other habit thing we need to get into the habit of is harvesting everything that's grown, because reasons and all. Let me get rid of you because you're ugly, and we'll get rid of that because that is ugly. I don't mind those I don't mind these high level bits. I just would like to kind of patch some of these more ugly. Can we get up there? Yep. Colours like that. Excellent. Oh, well, we bloody well. Yeah, of course we did. Of course we bloody well did. That's not going to work until I empty my inventory somewhat either. Dirt, you can go. We'll get rid of the chert and all of that chert stuff. That will be fine. We'll get that and fix you. Yeah, so the thrust of today's work is going to be getting them walls done. And once we've got the walls done, then we can think about the interior of the village. It's getting on to night time. I don't know whether any of these are mature, actually. They're not. Yeah, so I need to sort out food. We'll head back and do that in a moment and continue on the walls. So I will see you in a moment. Alright, going to make a handful. I don't know how much lapis I've got, and I haven't got much in the way of blue dye at the moment. So let me make, if I can do it, 15 of these. I'm going to stick one of these firm tofus back epic bacon. So we're going to need red. I haven't got 15 rows red. Bum. Alright, 5 red. Purple. Well, we can make 5 then, can't we? Magenta. Orange. This is why I think we need to start collecting green, yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm shy 1 yellow. What am I missing? Let's try that again, shall we? Red, purple, orange, yellow, green and blue. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 5, 7. That is correct. Only thing we need is one more yellow dye. There's got to be a yellow flower around here somewhere. Bang. So yeah, this is a feast level thing, and it's probably, out of all of them, it's the easiest feast to make. Now unfortunately, what we don't have, I don't think there's any order to this, by the way. What we don't have is any way of farming blue flowers, and these don't stack at all. Okay. So B, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's our thing. But if you look at the saturate, basically it's full everything. So we'll not eat it right now. We'll pop that away. We'll go and grab our bits and pieces from over here that I dumped off. Actually, we don't want that or that. Probably do want that, however. So I'm going to continue getting some walls built. I would like to try and get, well, I'd like to try and get the entire thing walled off. Whether we get the bridge done is another thing, but if we can get all of the walls done and some fancy gate mechanism might be interesting. Now, whether we actually change these round so we can actually come in through here, and we've got an iron gate here, and then we can go maybe up that side with the things there, and maybe on the other side as well, because these gates don't really need to be functional. I think that's probably not a bad plan. I'm going to continue getting this lot done, and I'll be back with you again. Alright, our walls are done, at least structurally anyway. Every single bit is built, every single thing that should be there is there. My hunger is down, but I'm playing the waiting game on that lovely deluxe super epic bacon. So yeah, externally we are now all walled in and done. Obviously the gates are open, so that's one thing that needs fixing. And we're probably going to go with the very, well, I think I discussed what we were going to go with. So let's see whether we've got the makings of that on us for starters. I know I had some iron. Ooh. Note to self, don't pause next to the villagers. The iron must be, I had iron on me, but it's probably down here in the Skellig farm, which I've not been using at all, actually, after all of that effort. But to be honest, yeah, we will. Here we go, iron. We have a little bit more iron there. We can stick you in. I don't think there's any more iron floating around in there, is there? No, there is not. Right, crafting bench. So what I was thinking is an iron door on the inside. We're going to want probably, in fact I'm going to need to go back and get more iron anyway, because that's not going to be enough. And there's definitely none there, and yada yada. How are we doing here? Yay, we're doing good. Right, let's get some harvesting done while we're waiting on the iron to cook. So yeah, the main castle gates or portcullis as the style of what we're going for is. You see, this is not so bad because we can get all of this. I love that. I love that visual there. Die, skeleton dogs. Yeah. Done? Yeah, done. So we've not got enough iron there to do actually anything else with, but well, at least we can get one done. Here, if we can get out. Oh yeah, I was like, oh crap, is it night time? No, you blocked off the entrance. That's what it is. I need some of that to make. I don't want that kind of door though. No, I would like an ordinary door. Have I got the makings of an ordinary door anywhere? That's food bag. I was right the first time. Let me go. Yes, I've got some oak. Just I don't want a fancy door because I'm always a little bit cautious that villagers don't recognise them. Just because it's not in the village doesn't mean that it can't contribute to the village. This is my thoughts. So I move the ladders over. We can come through here. We can take you out and bloody hell, that cricket scared the crap out of me. We can get a where are you? Dacite. Let's stick you away for now and we'll pop that in there. So externally, oops, no, and I know this looks a bit does it, would it be, they're going to go in there, that's the only problem with that. Oh, sorry cricket. Whereas that just looks ludicrous, and that doesn't work either. So it needs to be like that. That can contribute to the village though, as I say. And then that can go there like that with a bit of that going on. We need a couple of chirp buttons. One there, and oh crap. How am I going to do this then? Yeah, not really thought of that, had I? I can't take that out because that is integral to the design in here. Just take that out for a minute. That's going to be a problem whichever way I look at that though. Time for epic bacon. I think my hunger level has dropped to a point where we can very slowly I mean, good God man, you're eating lapis. Yeah, let me have a little think on this and I will be right. Alright, I got it in. I've moved the ladders over to this side, so you jump basically, a little jump up, a little hop and a skip, button in, button out. Now the one inside obviously does both doors, but yeah, we'll live. So now here's a question: do I want to chisel these actually? Because they don't look very they won't look very portcullis like otherwise, will they? Chisel, manizzle. What do we want? We see, shame those don't go the other way round. Vertical are probably what we're after. These might need to be swapped out for, yes they are. Yeah, Oops, and we need to stop doing that as well. So as much as this nice little design here works, it's not going to work for this, so we're going to pop you out and you out. This is learning. You know, you kind of, when you're building these things, you do have to accept that sometimes things are just not going to go as planned. Finished. Portcullis is down, doors in, everything is fine and dandy. We can do the same over this side. I'll go and get the iron necessary, of course. And we need to only need to do this on one side, of course, which is I suppose that's one saving grace. This ladder change is only necessary on the side where the door is going, as is this change here where we go from, yeah, almost this change here where we do that, and then I've got some chert, I have that, so that will then form our entrance way again. This one can stay the same, that needs to change however to a solid block, and the ladder can stay on this side. Actually, no, it can't. Actually, this one doesn't even need a door. I might take the door completely out of that one then. Yeah, anyway, let me go back, get some more iron resources. I will continue getting these in. We'll get the three gateways finished, and I'm going to have to think. Oh, I need more anyway. But yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely. We are getting there now. This, as we say, doesn't need a door, so that can go. We can. Those two do, but I'm only going to have one of these going on here. I'm not unhappy with that. I just need more iron. So back in a bit. Alright, we're almost there. Well, I tell you we're almost there. We're almost there as far as the walls are done. I bushified the tops a little bit. I want more bush. That is what we are short on at the moment. So we've come over to where well, I did that tree, planted a load of saplings off of it. So yeah, because, and I know this is a Corellicism, but you really cannot go wrong with a bit of greenery on your build, just to take it to that slightly upper level. You know what I mean? It makes so much difference. Now in this case, you know, the quite deliberate impression I've wanted to give here has been one of defensive, powerful, big defences, but somewhat in a state of disrepair, and hopefully we've achieved that. You know, they've got this stuff going on around here, and it's all nice and bushy and green and you know, just looks like it's not really being looked after. And I think it works. I think it's a look which for certain builds you can get away with. Not every build, although I must admit I am possibly abusing it somewhat at the moment. But you know, you have to work with the tools you've got. I mean, I would love to be able to do this in Terra Firma Craft. You know, it would be brilliant. Right, time for a epic bacon. Nom 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 nom. Takes a lot. It's obviously a very big meal because it takes an age to eat. Now this, I want to bring you that butterflies down. Excuse me. Thank you. But that one looks okay. That one's there, just a little bit. And as I say, it just changes the build. I don't know. It's almost impossible to say why this makes a difference. I want to save a little bit of that. I've got those herb gardens. What I was thinking is we'll get a little bit of some of these going. These are lime dye, so I've got some of that. I've been going around picking flowers like it's going out of fashion. I need to, let's have a look. Tools, you go away. Yellow dye. So again, I found some interesting yellow dye plants. Now these plants are interesting to me because I think that's Warren Prairie grass again, isn't it? And let me show you for why. I've got 16. Now I've got 15. Now I've got 16. 15. 17. So you can do this all day long. And eventually, oh, I've got 23 now. So there's a little, I hesitate to call it a dupe bug. It's a duplication, definitely. Is it a bug? Unknown. But again, we can just spam some of these plants around the outside here. Now these are all because these are all native to the area, then they should blend in quite nicely. And with a bit of luck, we'll just stick a little bit of you down. This will, again, once they're fully grown, will just add to that overgrown feel to the place. But essentially, for all intents and purposes, the outside is done. You know, there's very little left to do to this wall. We need to extend that road out. Bonk, bonk, bonk in. We need to extend this road out this way, back to towards the settlement. Obviously, this road here. Incidentally, if you remember, I took out the furnaces there. The act of taking those out exposed this to lava, which burnt down a big chunk of the blacksmiths. It's not a major problem. What's my boots like, actually? Let's just... I know at some point I'm going to get better ones, but hell, let's at least keep what we've got up there. So, for all intents and purposes, I say, the external features of this build are done. All of the towers are accessed by these iron doors, and you know, the walls are there. Village is completely enclosed, and I am happy with it. So we need to start thinking about what we're going to do next. I'm just going to take a little break while we sleep the night off and have a plan for the next phase, and I'll be back. Alright, about 25 minutes, so I'm going to make a start on some of the small builds. So we're going to go for a lot of small builds. Now we could, I suppose we could come over there as well if we go like that and then like that and go in here. Take out all the way down here. Some of these internal leaves are going to have to go, you know, but you can't make an omelette without breaking an egg. And well, obviously we're going to make these villagers these village abodes interesting, hopefully, to the villagers, enough that they breed, give birth to lots of baby villagers, who in turn will have lots of interesting trades for us, which we can then mass produce in one way or another, whether it's string trade from a Fletcher for using the spider spawner. Bones would be good. A zombie spawner would actually be useful. I know I've only just got a skeleton spawner and I'm already being greedy, so I'm going to go with some very basic structures, or at least we're going to get the structures in basic form first, and this is going to be a bit like a series of small bachelor apartments for unmarried testificates, you know, and be close to the door magazine shop where they can get their necessary door fixation. Thankfully, we are still in the version of Minecraft where they only require doors, and they don't require farming as well. That's getting a little bit sick. That, you know, it's bad enough that they've got this obsessive, compulsive, perverted, almost compulsion for doors, without actually let's not miss the opportunity to stick another door in. They will thank me. So obviously you can get a fairly basic structure going like this, and this one could actually even, you know, this could be a posh one with a window, especially if we had a little bit of glass somewhere. I'm sure I've got some. I'll bet it's down in the spawner. Well, it ain't here, that's for certain. So we need that. We're going to need some roof material of some description. What can we use? Rhyolite might be an interesting darkish material. Maybe. Spoil for choice with this lot, to be honest. So if we were to go and bring that across like that. Now, it says it has to have the sky above it. Let me just double check something. So this is a natural door, and there is actually an overhang there. And then you've got the door, and you've got a block. Actually, 2 blocks. I'm almost certain that is going to have to count for a village. Otherwise, you know, why would you build your villages that way? Yes, I know. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's accurate. It's just the way they've done it. So I'm going to need more rhyolite, of course, if we go this way. Oh, crap. Get in there. So yeah, but we've got that going, and in theory we can jump down here, and then you can come out at that level, and that level, and that level, and we'll work out the correct system to, you know. Oh, actually, there is something we could straight away do with that, but I need more rhyolite, I think. Oh no, I've got loads of rhyolite. Okay. Funk. So we should be good, but if I go and take my shears back in there, grab those. Need to get rid of something. Tool bag, key. And we're going to have the same going 1, 2, up to, oh well, doesn't matter, that is fine, because that will go there. I thought I saw some go over that way, but these can then drape down the roof. Works even better, and you're using the back wall. As often fortified structures, oh bum, spent too long. Fortified structures often did, of course, have use the wall of the structure as one of the walls of their building, just to just get that going. I know you get them funny spots, but there really is very little you can do about that. Oh, that is not what I wanted. That is what I wanted. Yeah, a little bit of roofing, get some doors on. We will overhang this by one as well, and with a bit of luck the world will be a good and happy place. Right at this moment, even if anything spawns in here because they're not lit properly, it largely doesn't matter, because our little village folks are already tucked away all safe and sound. So yeah, bonus. I need to get more real light going as well. I'll just do the lot. And what can we get rid of there? That. Right, let me just finish off this. I'll get some doors on, we'll get the floor in. I'll just go with a wooden floor of some description, light them up, make it a safe environment, and I will be right back with you. Alright, well, at this point, they made a baby. They made a little baby. 10 doors, 10 more doors in the village, and those two are at it like rabbits. I'm not sure, is that a brown coat? Not very clear. Now, I do want to upgrade the standard village buildings, so the church is going to get, almost certainly going to get double doors. Well, it's going to get an upgrade. This is going to get an upgrade, probably have a door here, and maybe a door here, and then we'll have a window in the middle. That'll give us extra door there. The forge, I think, really has no place here. We don't need it, so that may go. At least one of these farms may go in favour of more structures. I have hit a snag. That roof is spawnable, so I may need to change that out for steps or something like that. The only drawback with stairs, of course, is they will poke over the top, but stairs are not spawnable. This is, or rather that one is, and not that one, but the next one is, basically the top halves. And that is going to be, as I say, that will be a problem if once we let the villagers loose into here. I saw you. You think I didn't, but I bloody well did. Haha. Alright. Yes, I don't know where he spawned. I didn't think I was actually. Up late enough for a spawn. But yeah, I am happy with this. I think it's going to work well. Now, I've been looking at the flowers, and if we're looking to my big plant, this is all the loot from the nether. We haven't still. Well, I want to have a look at those actually while we think about it. So this is all the nether lootage, but that is not bad looking. I'm pleased with that. Anyway, yeah. So in here I've got with these. This makes red. That's the hummingbird bush. We've got a whole variety of yellow yielding. Purple. That's a magenta. Those are all green yielding. These are lime, orange, light grey, and light blue. Best as I can tell, there is not one that yields blue, because that would be lapis, of course. There are some extra biomes XL flowers, which you may get. I don't know. You have to basically bang. What are you? Oh, you are daisies from extra biomes XL. So there is actually. What do you give? Light grey. A chance with bone meals, which, yeah, that might make the epic bacon a viable option if we can come up with an alternative for blue. But what we do need to do is be getting something other than that's a pink oriental lily and a tulip and a black calla. What do you yield then? Black dye. And you are pink. Okay. Orange at a guess. Yeah, orange. So we could use the bone meal to get a lot of the colours. The one I really want is blue, which we haven't got. There is some blue extra biomes XL stuff though, so that's always a possibility. Right, let me just sort that. I'm going to get rid of these for temporarily, and we shall take those. And what are these then? Empty parcel, crumbs into dust. Oh. You know what? They're like reward bags without none of the reward. Anyway, wall's done. Spawner's done. Wall's done. Next thing, villager's done. After that, bridge done. And then maybe some exploration. And you know, we need to bring out, as I say, bring out the road. The road needs to come through here and connect up to there somehow. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that yet. But we are a step further, and in our quest for riches and wealth. And yeah, we just need to find a suitable blue alternative, and epic bacon is on the menu every day. But until then, well, I think we're going to call it an episode, and I will see you soon. And oh, incidentally, just a little bit of bad news. The author of the Plant Mega Pack, his name escapes me for a moment, has quit modding. He's quit modding. He refuses to open source his mods, of which the Plant Mega Pack was one, the Decorations Mega Pack was another. So Plant Mega Pack is not an option for any packs going forward. Sucks, but there you go. Yeah, on that note, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.